Good evening. Today we will be having an interview with Mr. Louis Sagina.
Hello, that would be me.
Alright, we are going to review his 8th grade year. Now, Mr. Sagina, what grammar school were you attending in 8th grade?
Well, in 8th grade I attended a Catholic school called St. Mary's Star of the Sea. It was located around 63rd in Colmar, in Chicago, Illinois.
Alright, now what was your favorite subject and why?
Well, I really didn't have a favorite subject because I really didn't like school that much. But I guess my favorite subject would have been like lunch, art, recess, and like the final bell that would let you out of school. Because a lot more things happened outside of school than actually happened inside the school.
Very understandable. What was your most memorable moment of 8th grade?
Well, I guess the most memorable moment would have been near graduation when we used to have like shaving cream and egg fights. You know, the same thing that the kids do nowadays, like when you guys are getting out of school or graduate. But we used to do it within our own grade and with the kids that we knew. And we used to hit, like, to throw eggs and, oh, it used to be fun.
Now, what lesson did you learn that has stuck with you throughout your life?
Well, I guess the lesson that I learned is that you should treat everybody equally and be nice and fair with everybody, just the same way you would want them to treat you. Because you never know, you know, what can happen, and you just want to treat everybody the same way, you know, the way you want to be treated.
Yes, very wise. Do you still keep in touch with some of your grammar school friends?
A couple of them, yeah. You know, the people that I hung around with, I was selected. You know, I chose the people I hung out with very wisely. And to this day, there's still about 3 or 4 that I socialize with. But, you know, I hung out with so many different people that I still run into people that I know. And our group of people were so unique, we still have 8th grade reunions.
Wow. I hope I will be in that position one day. Now, what was your favorite extracurricular activity that you were involved in at school or out of school?
Well, I was very fortunate. I was able to play sports at my school. We had football, basketball, and baseball. But, you know, the most extracurricular activity that I really enjoyed, I would have to say, would be Boy Scouts. I mean, I enjoyed getting away for the weekends, camping or hiking, enjoying nature. And Owassipee was a summer camp that we used to spend 2 weeks at, which was great. And I enjoyed Scouts so much, I actually got the highest award you could get, which was Eagle Scout.
Wow.
And I'm still involved with Scouts today with my son.
Congratulations.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Did your school have any end-of-the-year activities such as a dance or a big trip?
You know, I remember we didn't have a dance that I recall, but we did have a field trip, 8th grade trip that went to Great America.
Wow.
Did I recall? But you know, there was a big scandal also.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how it started, but we were having a competition on who could acquire the most fancy pens. They used to go to Kmart and like Walgreens and like the local pharmacy and acquire these top dollar pens. I mean, back then, you know, like Parker and they would be these ballpoint pens where you click them to use them, and they could be like anywhere from $3 to $6 just for a pen, and we acquired them, and the stores were missing so many that there was like inquest just for our grade. So one day for all 3 classes, they individually asked every kid if they knew about what was going on.
Wow.
I remember that.
Wow. That's crazy.
Well, it was a unique neighborhood.
Understandable.
Well, in our neighborhood, we had one of my baseball coaches was an alderman for the city of Chicago. About 3 blocks away from my house was our state representative, Michael Madigan, which still resides in that neighborhood.
Cool.
And the police department, I mean, everybody I grew up with, their dad was either a fireman, a policeman, or some way involved with the city.
Interesting.
I mean, we lived right near Midway Airport, so the police station, they had to guard the Midway Airport, the aldermans, the state representatives. I mean, it was a very, very unique area.
Yes, I understand. And
Any more questions?
Well, yes, one more. What was it like to leave St. Mary's Star of the Sea?
Oh, to leave St. Mary's Star of the Sea? Actually, it was great. I think I ran away. I couldn't get away fast enough. I mean, it was a Catholic school. I mean, back in that day, the nuns would actually take the rulers and smack you with them, or they'd have you put your hands flat on your desk, and they would whack your fingers with a desk. Or
With a desk?
When your fingers were on the desk, they would smack you with a ruler.
Wow.
But yeah, it was a nice place. I mean, I still have friends that live around there. And I remember that they used to have bazaars or poker nights to raise money.
Mhm.
But it was a Catholic school and it was a grammar school. But I was more interested in getting into high school and meeting new friends and becoming a more mature and older kid. That grammar school was left behind without a thought.
Absolutely. Well, this concludes our interview with Louis Seguina.
Well, I hope it was a nice interview, and I hope everybody enjoys their day. Thank you.
Thank you.